Could be something sneaking around every tree. That's an intact plant hut over there. Wonder what's growing in it. At least you're not coming out of this empty-handed. That's a mind monitor from the days gone. A device that blip-screened smart matter. Wouldn't be surprised if it still works. Looks like the inputters need to be linked to get the mind monitor to boot up. Just a few moves left. Make them count. It's mind over matter, software over hardware. Success is peace of mind. Rubber scrap, great for when you need a bit of flex. Wood scrap. Always happy to find that. Go on, catch it. Can't get free. Sure is a shame when there's a forest fire. Starshine? That's going to leave a mark. Stories only survive if someone is listening, so pay attention. That's an odd thing, don't you think? Check everywhere. Guess you still want more than that.
Into Badanj.
This one is grateful you chose that. You can't be good without doing good for others.
Light instantly vanishes dark.
How much light do you really need?
All the light, all of it!
I mean, you could leave a little space for the dark.
All the light.
Let's see. Time to ride. Let's see. It's another old world bric-brac. Give it a little pat. Go on. That's not too bad. The SKNAPPTRUTT outpost. The Jagni tribe first nested here long ago. There are things out there waiting for you. Let's see. There's a monolith right there. Keep your eyes out for Nono. Didn't quite get that sunbright lined up right. You got it dialed in. See where that light leads. Found a MOTOJUS station. This area is blazing hot. You'd better have something that'll keep you cool if you're going in. This mount has quite a bounce to it. Just follow that beam over to the scribble stone. Can't miss it. Oh, check out the scribble stone there. Wonder what's behind it. Glitter grass. Smells like a nono nest, doesn't it? Super effective. There's not much left of what we used to call our world. Can't be too many days like this left at the rate the world is ending. Spot that fixer-upper? Got to be something worthwhile in it. Go get on it and run fast as you can. You run like the wind. This story. Sometimes your mind creates an illusion where it's possible to go back in time to relive a moment in your life. We all have things in our past we wish hadn't happened, and can come to remember seeing and doing things that never happened. However, there's no doubt that what you remember makes your future different. Choose the automaton functionality you want to recall. You weren't supposed to know how to start the automaton pew-pew pang, but clearly you figured that out way back then. With luck, you'll spot trouble before it spots you. That board is filled with all sorts of hopes and fears of those who didn't like the city or nature and got trapped in between. You're getting close to what they used to call suburbia now. Not quite a city, and nothing like nature. When the cities became too polluted, some moved here. Eventually, they ran out of places to escape. Back then, it was easier to move away from the messes you made than try to do anything to clean them. You'll find some traces of travels, even out here in the sticks. Fate is funny that way, but it won't always make you laugh. Another one bites the dust. Well, what do you know? There's another track. Sometimes, even seasoned travelers needed a chance to get away from the hustle of the city. It was always that way, even in the olden days. That's one of the reasons some moved here, believe it or not. The tracks you found here will lead you back into the thick of things, eventually. This is an epic already. How it ends is up to you. Squeeze up and then down. Get the rhythm right. You snap that off, feeling pumped up. Embrace the day. This corner of the world is called Anywhere, which is maybe why Click calls it home. This fellow seems shocked to see you. He's heard about you, but figured you didn't have the guts to do what must be done to survive till the end of the world. He has no worries about doing what it takes, whatever it takes. Figures someone like you must be willing to do anything to stay alive, just like him. Now that you got this far, though, which way will you go? Are you really tough enough to see this through to the end? Or will you turn tail and run when the end finally comes? Guesses the end is coming either way. When there's nothing but a bad storm rising, it's ride or die. Asks you to think of the world like a set of locks. Every time you do something, you decide whether to open one or not. Would you go back and open different ones now? Better than what? Maybe things have to get worse first.
Patay.
The world seems like it's starting to heal. How pointless.
Sikalaw. Ikatapan katan.
Appears to him like you've been wasting your time trying to fix the unfixable.
Prankwata.
Can't understand why you work with the Myriad. Someone needs to lock them up.
Hamashakalaba.
No, they're so good, so righteous and worthless.
Ika fine sikam prank.
You look like you'd be a fun lock to pick.
Ikatepantaka.
Says back in the days, no one locked anything. But that's changed. Locking yourself in and others out is his key to survival.
Shiko.
He keeps his business low-key. But for the right person, he's willing to unlock secrets from the back then.
Prankwata.
The gears mesh well between you. It'll be easier for both if you just call him Click.
Kata. Ikatepantaka.
Says that's the right way to ask that question. Think of yourself first.
Pajaka. Sikalaw.
Click says his key to success is metal. And judging from what he's heard about you, you're handy with metal too. Literally.
Palikalam pajakampan. Pranga. Pajaka.
If you charged a bar of metal at a Toxanol ZAPSTATIon, he could forge it into the palm of your hand. That would help your klonkfist beat new paths into the future.
Pranga.
Just flip the switch of a generator that produces superheated, glowy air and get on it when the lightning charge forms. Simple, right?
Sikalaw.
Thinks the biggest risks come with the best rewards.
Hamashakalaba.
Click says it's superb to see you again.
Shikala proka. Hamashakalaba.
Click says he's shocked you still haven't charged that.
Yaropan ketapanyala.
Click says it's
Taprataka.
Understand. You could have missed this village. It's called Mambleclump. Nice. Some barked wood scrap for you. You should be able to use that. Says you'll get a special price and a wrap-up on the double. Claims to have strange things from the dead zone. The light is nearly blinding. The day is wasting. Time to get to it. That's a toxinol zap station. Just flip the switch of the generator to produce superheated glowy air and get on it when the lightning forms. This is no time for sleep. You did good, but the lightning did all the work. Head back to Click to amp up the klonkfist. Hey, there's some e-waste.
Cha-cha-cha. Yaropangetapañala. Chico.
Click says your fist is charged and ready to punch a hole through anything that stood in your way in the past.
Hamashakalaba.
Click's worked out the locks of the world, but still needs to make the keys.
Talikalam patikaman total. Chikalapruka.
He figures he could make a skeleton key, a key that'll unlock any old lock, if only he had a back-in-time bone.
Chaukatatakampang.
He's talking about remains of the dead and gone, and that means a chill down your spine as this bone comes from a particular site, the gone forevermore.
Franquata. Chikalapruka.
Says fortunately that won't be necessary as you're so much better at handling things on your own.
Take that light.
So much for the dark.
Get that light out of your eyes. It's blinding.
That's how a bright mind does it.
Light never lasts. Not forever.
Pajata.
Click says you're locked together in fate.
Pajata.
Says the tree of life's health is that of the world.
Chifila patalala.
Says
Katapangkatan.
Click says you're locked
Yaropangetapañala.
as take this seriously, or it'll take you down. Get on. You can't wait to get out, can you? That's a keeper. Energy augmented. Day's wasting. Get to work while you can. Someone could probably make good use of that plastic scrap over there. Wrecking fest. Seems like the controls need some organizing to set the mechanism in motion. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Excellent. That's illuminating.
Bidwitchen. Fintrap Bidwitchen. Fintrap Bidwitchen. Fintrap Bidwitchen.
The best stories are about heroes. This is such a story.
Fintrap Bidwitchen. Fintrap Bidwitchen. Fintrap Bidwitchen.
Get the knobs in sync to make the hardware work. Just a few moves left. Make them count. It's a Fry Sparker mindset. Boom! You got something. It's not exactly what you wanted, but you got it right away. Seems dirty down here in the dirt. So many leaves on so many things. Wood scrap's great for building things. Whoa, that's some scronky metal scrap there. You need to unturn the pipe tighteners to drain the flush stool. That's the kind of trouble you really want to wash away. This day is as good as it's going to get. Just make sure no one sneaks up on you in the night. That's a Terra Globus from the back in time, an atlas mapper that unearths ground range. Bet it still works. You need to swivel the Globus's bearings to get the atlas mapper to work. Just a few moves left. Make them count. How far underground do you think you are? The yerp fields, where the echo of your actions resounds clearer than any... There it is, the tree of life. The idea that all life is related by common descent, where the twigs are existing species and those produced in the past represent the succession of the extinct. The tree's great branches were once budding twigs, a connection between the past, present, and future. A representation of all extinct and living species with its ever-branching and beautiful ramifications. We are an evolution of those that came before. You seem to have made a new friend. Hard to find. This one is bang shelter. It's a cold zone. Even a thick coat of fur is enough to keep you warm here. That's some sharp wood scrap there. Watch for splinters. Let's see. Dawn feels like greeting an old friend. It's a place well hidden. It's just below the above. Out of date's impressed you made it this far, but there's still so much left to do. The end of the world is still on everyone's minds. You've beaten a path where you have the power to destroy or save everyone. Question is, what you'll do with that responsibility. He can sense that your heart beats steadily and acknowledges that the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Thinks it's important that you remember who you are and where you came from. Someone without knowledge of their history and origin is like a tree without roots. It's important to stay grounded. You share the same fate as the tree. Out of date says there's a time for everything. And now there's no use thinking of the past, for it's gone. Think of the present, because that's where you are. It's time to set your priorities as the one who completes things.
Shintuata moti huasa.
If you continue to do good, good will follow you.
Ya, sawata mua. E paso to bubu bukoye.
If the world really does end, there won't be anywhere to run. So he's prepared for the worst, something he calls the Ark.
Yevofo lola nofo muk bebuk.
He hopes you're right. He gets that you mean the journey continues either way, but personally he wants the tree to survive.
Alu utulua.
Out of Date says there's no clear record of the chain of events that changed the course of history and brought the world to its knees.
Muk bebuk. Kantita dwella bofo.
He's found evidence on the Ark, records of a crisis, decades of contamination that permeated the ground and broke its inner core.
Kabobe farhi.
The contamination disrupted what we now know as Ki energy, the life force that runs through all things, living and inanimate.
Kutuvun poputue. Udenu kununyofubo.
He's been told the blight affected everything at a genetic level and turned our perception of normality on its head.
Ato wamawa vunko vunturupo.
It was only those that changed that avoided extinction, proving that the possibility for survival and renewal was real.
Toledrea ya maoloa ba lo yualu.
He understands you are curious about the ship at the foot of the tree. He says it surfaced when the oil broke through the ground.
Ba lo yualu.
The Ark predates the back-in days, and now, after years of study of the manuals he found inside, he believes he's figured the ship out.
Tolomawawanya.
The Ark has room for 4 more, and he trusts you'll apply wisdom to your compassion and choose whom to save if the world comes to end.
Befarbihita untokub kirko kobwa yake.
He'll keep the seats open, and you are free to invite up to 4 others to join you in the Ark in the event of a cataclysm.
Kobwa yake. Befarbihita untokub kirko.
Out of Date says that from what he's heard, you've been busy.
Evunkutu buvum.
He says he appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately he's got urgent news from his friend Goop in the southeast.
Satuata papkila tolu keta ya wawanawe.
Out of Date says that even though he's unsure about your intentions, he hopes you'll support Goop.
Ba lo yualu atu awa ya ea.
He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Goop and making sure he gets what he needs is up to you. That's the sound of impending doom. Out of Date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The Porkypuff needs to be handled.
Momombusu?
Out of Date says that Goop is worried now that the Southeast World Eater is stepping up its activity.
Yunuluaf tula atu wamawa.
He explains that Goop is working on a goo-gliding vessel in order to get to the World Eater, but needs help to get it done.
Pilfov ugvuhu obra bu.
Out of Date suggests that you should head southeast as fast as possible and see what you can do to help.
Papa mofubak.
He wonders what's on your mind.
Koibe okorfabe.
Says you should take it easy.